The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. 12, 12. Hey, can.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
11.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Hey, we got to go score.
Burrow will throw. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Here we go.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's kind of like clockwork right now for them.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 2-yard line.
Mixon again. And once again, he's going to be pushed backwards. This time back to the 3. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. Now it's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals! Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's Herbert. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
I will see Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Go.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A very solid gain of 27.
And the Chargers first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
380.
Eckler, they run left side, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Herbert now. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. Touchdown, Chargers! Mike Williams on the touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This goes out wide for Mixon. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
the 24-yard line.
They go play action with Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Touchdown! Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Gotta go.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 Thomas. Shot.
Burrow looking to pass. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Eckler will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here we go, here we go.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This is Smith to the ground. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. On the end around, here comes Williams. Powers through it. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
1st and goal, Chargers.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Chargers 21, Bengals 14.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. The Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 5.
Play action. It's Burrow.
At the 36-yard line.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
On one, ready?
2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11, MT, take.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
On one, ready?
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Here's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
12,
A gain of 4.
12.
It's now second
From
and 6
midfield now, Burrow.
at the 50-yard line.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
11, 11, 11.
First and 10 at the
Now it's
30-yard
Burrow.
line.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Mixing up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Burrow will throw. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little.
Touchdown, Bengals! Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the... And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11, MT, take.
Now it's Burrow. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Here we go. 1st and goal.
11, MT, take.
They'll give it to Mixon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
On 2.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
12, 11, MT, 11, MT. 12, 12, 12. 11, mighty. Here we go, here we go.
To throw, Burrow. Touchdown! Joe Burrow with a touchdown connection to Tyler Boyd. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
11,
Tomorrow.
Stop.
Now Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush. push offensively. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
On third down, here's Eckler. There he goes, left side. Austin Eckler. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
27. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
So after the
Chargers.
touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Gun.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll try the right side with Eckler. Powers through. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Crowd right. Go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away. Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Bengals will get the football back. This is 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Here's Burrow. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing, Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Offline, ready?
3 ticks remain. This is it here. A final shot now for Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. This ball intercepted. And the Chargers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm